Hi, I'm Brian with the Lincolnwood Library. We're all adjusting to new ways of living and working with coronavirus forcing us to engage in social distancing. But we still need to interact with our family, friends, neighbors, and coworkers. So today we're going to go through options for video conferencing. There are a ton of different options that you might use. All of them require us to have a web camera, like some of these ones pictured, whether they're separate or integrated into a device. And they also require you to have a microphone. Again, they could be integrated into your device, or it could be a separate one that plugs in. Now, some services also will allow you to participate, but with fewer abilities without a webcam and a microphone setup. And again, a lot of devices have microphones and cameras built in. So the first option I want to talk about is Zoom. Zoom has exploded. A lot of people use it. It is great for all sorts of different types of events and meetings. There are plans for businesses. They start with a free plan, which I want to talk about a lot today. So over here on the left, their free plan. They allow you to have up to 100 people in a meeting. You can do unlimited one-on-one meetings, but for groups you can have 40-minute meetings for free, and that's an unlimited number of meetings. The video quality is really high. They allow you to do screen sharing, where you can, instead of just having the video of your face, you can show them what you're looking at on your computer. For newer devices, they can do a virtual background. You can pretend you're on a beach or somewhere fun. They enabled for security virtual waiting rooms. So you have the ability to let people in or not if someone pulled a prank on you and distributed your meeting to people who were not supposed to get it. So I just want to take a look at some of these features as Zoom describes them on their site. The virtual background, this person's not really overlooking the Golden Gate Bridge. They can detect her face and put that background behind. They integrate with most calendar systems. Here's the virtual waiting room. You see people who are listed, and you can either get rid of them or admit them into your meeting. And you can also have a custom meeting number that is persistent, so people can remember to join it. Now here's what it looks like. Zoom links are sent out with numbers at the end. You see /J/ and then a number, that's a meeting ID. And on a desktop computer, it opens up and you'll hit that open on Zoom button. It'll connect you into the app automatically. Now here are some of the actual controls. You see it highlights the video very large. At the bottom, there are controls to view the chat, to share your screen. If you are running the meeting, you can manage the participants. You can mute your audio or mute your video, and you just press those buttons again to undo that. And it's not shown here, but in the upper right of your Zoom window, you can switch between the view of just one person or a gallery view that shows everyone. You see the meeting ID at the top, and if you're doing screen sharing, that's stop sharing your screen. The screen sharing feature down here also allows you to have a virtual whiteboard. A lot of teachers use that. It's a great feature. So here is the screen sharing. You can pick between if you have multiple screens or multiple windows. And here's that whiteboard. So you would just press that to start using the whiteboard. And Zoom does not require an account by default. You can just join a meeting that someone else has set up. But if you want to be setting up a meeting, you do have to make a Zoom account. The Zoom account has the ability to schedule meetings, including meetings that happen maybe the same time every week. You can get, again, your personal meeting ID, and it's recommended to have a password. You can customize that or take their default password. So Zoom is used for just about everything: webinars, meetings, school educators are using it. You can use it for free, or they do have paid plans with all sorts of features. Another video conferencing option is Skype. Skype has been around for a really long time and was eventually purchased by Microsoft. Skype is available on just about every device out there, just like Zoom. You see Windows, Mac, Linux, Apple iOS App Store, and Google Play. Skype requires an account most of the time, but you can join without an account in certain situations. You'll probably want to download their app, but again, people can join without an account. You can record calls just like Zoom and share your screen and chat as well, just like Zoom. They do start off free, but if you want to do some advanced features like international calling, they do have some charges for that. So Skype is another really great option. Skype is often used for just personal chat, and you also hear people say that they have a Skype interview often. So businesses use it on the fly. Microsoft has another video conferencing option, which is a part of Microsoft Teams. Microsoft Teams is Microsoft's workplace intranet solution. It kind of houses everything in a workplace in one website. They organize files and have chat and all sorts of kind of news feed features, and they integrate video chat into that with screen sharing and chat and a grid view for multiple participants. They advertise that it can be for home use, but it's really for businesses and enterprises. Here's what the video chat looks like. You see it's right integrated into that same interface, and then they have the video chat participants there. You've got mute and video, hanging up. You have the ability, of course, like I said, to share screen. And they recently added the ability for people who are not signed in to join your meetings. Most users of Microsoft Teams will have usernames and passwords set up. It is, again, best for businesses, so you'll want to talk to your IT person or supervisor about it. Currently, Microsoft Teams is free to start with a basic set of features. They have more plans per month with different fees. FaceTime is Apple's video conferencing solution. It only works on Apple devices. So that's iPhones, iPads, Mac desktops and laptops, and iPod touches. You see in their example here, there are 2 people on this FaceTime call, but it works for groups up to 32 people. It is free. You have to log in with your Apple ID account. It's a unique username and password. You are identified either by that Apple ID email address or a phone number for iPhones. You use your contacts on your device to make your video conference call. There isn't scheduling calls in advance. You just either call someone and they are there or not. Since the contacts are integrated, it makes finding people easier, and there are screenshot features and unique features specific to iPhones. But again, you can't schedule in advance. There isn't screen sharing or the ability to send people files. It lacks really a lot of standard video conferencing features. So it's only really suitable for personal use. So that's Apple's free FaceTime. Google offers video conferencing services too. You might be familiar with Google Hangouts, which it is rumored they are getting rid of. However, Google Meet here is continuing to be supported, and Google is innovating and adding features to this very quickly. It used to be a part of a paid offering from Google called the G Suite, but they are rolling it out for free to all people with a Google account soon. So it does require a Google account, but you can use it for video chat, you can do presentations or just simple meetings. And let's take a look. So this is what its screen is going to look like. You can enter a meeting code. I'm logged in here. You can schedule meetings in advance, which is nice. Doctors are going to use it. Lots of organizations are lined up to use Google Meets. A lot of schools are using it between their teachers and school children. You can hang up, enable microphone, or enable or disable video. Closed captions. It has very accurate closed captions according to some testers. You're able to admit people or deny. They are very secure. Their meeting codes have more than just numbers like Zoom, so it's a lot harder to prank a Google Meet. This is a little bit of what it looks like. Their grid view. Again, you have to sign in with a Google account, and then you can set up your meeting. Little more. Since it's a Google product, of course, it is integrated into other services. This is a Gmail account, and from your Google Services button in the upper right, you can click through to Meet. That takes you to your Google Meet. You can start a meeting. Shows you a display of your camera and gives you your options. You can have long codes. You can also dial in with phone numbers, which is really helpful if people are not able to use an app or a computer. Again, here are the closed captioning, and you can present your screen too, which is a really great feature. There's also chat, which is very helpful. Here's another picture of the grid view. You can have a lot of people in your meeting. I believe it's up to 100 users. Now, currently, Google, during the coronavirus crisis, is allowing Google Meet to be free, but that could change after Google decides kind of the crisis is over. Google Meet, again, used to be part of the G Suite of paid applications from Google, which start off at a base price of $6 per user per month and include a lot of other services. So again, Google Meet, they're on just about every application and platform, and it's going to be free really soon. Facebook also has video conferencing options through their Facebook Messenger, which is available at messenger.com, facebook.com, and through the Facebook Messenger app. When you sign in, you'll find your Facebook chats, and you find a contact, and you press the video button to start a video chat with that person. They have all sorts of features like funny stickers and things to enhance your chat, make it fun. You can have up to 50 people on a chat. They show 4 people here. There's the ability to flip the camera on mobile devices, which is unique, and you can mute and add extra people. Here's what it looks like on the desktop. You've got your contacts, your conversations with them. You click one, see it, then you press the video button to start the video chat. Looks similarly on mobile. That video button is in the upper right corner. And then this is what it looks like when you start the chat. You can hang up, flip the camera, do text chat as well, and use those effects. Now, again, there's no scheduling. This is not really suitable for business use. It's for personal use between family and friends. It'll log if you have missed calls from people, which is helpful. You can call them back. Now, Facebook has also gotten into hardware to help you have kind of more natural video chats. They have their device called Portal that you can purchase. It either looks like a digital picture frame, or they have a version that can connect to your existing television to turn that into a gigantic video conference screen. Again, it's called Facebook Portal. So here you see an example. It's got a really wide camera, which is really helpful. And it detects people using AI. So you saw it zoom there out when more people ran into frame. That's one of its best features. Now, Facebook also owns WhatsApp. So, of course, it works with WhatsApp as well. And they say they're private by design. There is an ability to kind of kill the camera or kill the microphone. This physical device will have to be connected to your home internet and logged into your Facebook or WhatsApp account. And here are their different offerings. They've got ones with integrated stands, the first 3, Mini, Portal, and Portal Plus, and then the Portal TV works with your existing TV. It plugs in and has a camera to enable that to be a really big screen for video calls. So Facebook has a lot of offerings in video conferencing, and hopefully they'll help you communicate with your friends. Cisco offers WebEx for video conferencing. It is really good for business meetings and webinars. They have pretty much all the standard features. You can have links or room IDs. They've got a desktop application, and once it launches, you can press join in a meeting. Press join there. They've got a great grid view where you can see you plus 25 other people. And this is what the interface looks like for a meeting rather than a webinar. They've got pretty standard controls. You can mute your audio or unmute, turn on or off your video, share content. They've got chat, and of course you can quit. You see little previews of other people in this kind of focused presenter view. You can also share files and apps, and you can share your screen as well. They've got standard options for that. They've got other products as well, but probably WebEx meetings. It's what a lot of people will use, and it's available just about everywhere. They start with even a free plan, but depending on if you need any extra features, they have paid plans with even more. So Cisco WebEx is a really good option if you're doing business meetings or webinars. Another video conferencing solution is GoToMeeting. It is good for business meetings. It has tons of features, including up to 250 participants in their video conference sessions. They work just about everywhere, including just in the web browser, which is really nice. You see their Android app here, and they've also got desktop applications on Mac and PC. You can schedule meetings in advance, and there are links, codes, and phone numbers that can be dialed into. This is what the interface looks like. You can record sessions. You've got microphone and camera, the ability to disable them. You can do screen sharing with video minimized in the corner. And you can send the links to more people even during the meeting, which is a unique feature. They've got a 14-day free trial, and after that they start at $12 a month, and you see their long list of features. It's not really suited for personal use. It's intended for businesses, and GoToMeeting has a lot of great features. Amazon also has a very basic video calling feature that is suitable for personal use. You can use it with Alexa on either a smartphone or tablet, or a device like this. I've got the Amazon Echo Show displayed. Now, to use this, both sides of the conversation have to have an Amazon account set up, and again, either a smartphone or tablet with the Alexa app, or a device like this, one of these kind of mini kitchen computers like the Amazon Echo Show. You have to set up contacts in the Alexa app so that it has their information. And then you can select from that who to call. This is how it looks in the Alexa app on a mobile device. Or since these are these virtual assistants that listen to you, you can simply ask it to call mom with that word that you wake it up with. Usually that's Alexa or computer. They have the ability to receive, answer, or decline the call. It shows your video as a preview, and then you're on the call together. There's no scheduling in advance these conversations. There's no chat, text chat features. There's no screen sharing. Again, this is only suitable for personal use, but it's free. And if you are already heavily into Amazon's system, it might work for you. Epic Games, the creator of Fortnite, recently purchased an application called House Party, which has a simple video chat application that they bill more of a face-to-face social network, which might remind some people of old and largely defunct services like Chat Roulette and Omegle. Everyone who you want to do a video chat using House Party with has to have an account. There's the ability to link accounts from some other services, and you can have up to 8 people in a chat. And while you're in one of these video chats, you can add more. It's pretty flexible. They have applications on just about every platform. And here's in their frequently asked questions. Again, they support up to 8 people. So it's for smaller groups, and this is suitable only for personal use. Here are some screenshots from their iPhone application. And they support this with in-application purchases of the ability to play games on the fly with those 8 people that you are chatting with. So by default, it's free, but if you want to play some specialized games, and you go through your contacts, which you set up, and you just press a join button, and they're either available or they might decline your call. So there's no scheduling in advance, and there are not any of the advanced features like screen sharing in House Party. Another video conferencing option is by StarLeaf. They have a product that is suited for business users. They have most standard video conferencing features like messages and video calling. They work on just about every device, Macs and PCs, and mobile devices like phones and tablets. Here's a little bit of how their interface works. You see a lot of the buttons are very standard: a hang up, video, and microphone muting. And they do require you to make an account and download their application. Joining meetings is as simple as putting in 7 digits. So that's StarLeaf. Another video conferencing solution is Jitsi Meet. I'm on their homepage here. They do video conferencing in your web browser. They also support Apple iOS and Google Play, and they have integrations with other applications like Slack. They advertise that their code is 100% open source, so their code can be downloaded and checked to make sure that they're not doing anything suspicious. Like a lot of other video conference applications, they are fully encrypted. To start a meeting, you can just simply type in a name. I can say test meeting, and then I would just press go to open that up. And here is a little meeting. When you move your mouse, you get the controls. You see they have screen sharing, raise your hand, chat, standard features like hanging up. For the microphone, muting or unmuting, same thing for the camera. I can stop and start, mute and unmute. They've got the ability to switch views and to see the information for the meeting, and even more options as well. Their code, again, is open source. So if you wanted to even start developing your own video conferencing solution, you could use their code. You can download it. So Jitsi Meet is their version that they have developed with their own code, and other people can use that same code too, or just go to meet.jit.si to do a free online meeting. Another video conferencing solution is Whereby. They support video conferencing with most standard features. You see this is their interface. You've got buttons for the camera and microphone, screen sharing, recording, chat. They have free and paid plans. You see, the free plan allows you to make an account and have one meeting room, and then they add more features depending on which plan you subscribe to under a paid subscription. Their video conference meeting rooms are simple links. In the paid plans, you can have up to 50 in a call. And if you're a business, you can even make your own custom branding, which is really cool. Whereby is suitable both for personal and for business use. You can record Whereby video conference calls, and they do support just about every device. Again, they've got chat, and here are some more of their features. Now, including you, you can have 4 people in a Whereby video conference meeting with the free plan. Then for $9.99 a month, 12 participants, and for $60 a month, 50 people in a meeting, your own custom domain, and all sorts of additional features. So that is Whereby. All right, I want to finish with some more specific options. The first of which is Remote HQ, which is for business users and integrates video calls with web applications in a really advanced collaborative workspace. Another lesser-known video conferencing option is Talkie, available at talky.io. It does video conferencing for groups up to 6, with some advertising to subsidize its cost, and it just works without any installation right in your web browser. Another option is 8x8, available at 8x8.com. This is for business users. It uses Jitsi's open source system to make their video conferencing solution. It has most standard features. And if you look back at the Jitsi part of this, it even looks a bit like Jitsi. Again, this is for business users and integrates with 8x8's large offering of many business products. Another option is BlueJeans, which starts at $9.99 a month and goes up to $14 a month. They advertise their very high quality voice in their video conferencing, and they have tons of options. This is suitable for business users. Another option is Screen, available at screen.so. It's best for small and medium-sized businesses that need advanced collaboration along with video conferencing. You can do things like program together or annotate documents together, brainstorming, and here are some more of their features. Screen.so. And finally, our last option for video conferencing is Jami, available at jami.net. Like Jitsi, it is another open source package, and it supports just about every browser, and they have very standard features: audio and video, screen sharing, messaging, and you can take a look at its code on your own, and it starts off free. So we've gone through a bunch of video conferencing options in this video. We all need to stick together and help each other out as we try to keep things up, despite the social distancing required to limit the spread of coronavirus. Whether we're video conferencing for business meetings or doctor appointments, saying hi to friends, playing games with family, or attending webinars, there are a lot of video conferencing options, and we hope you'll be able to pick the right one for you after watching this video. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel for more great content and technology training videos. And on our website, lincolnwoodlibrary.org, you can see everything we have going on, including under Research and Learning and Quick Links, all of our premium resources. Thanks for watching this video.